So I remember getting on the scale. This was 2 summers ago, and I weighed in at 331 pounds. And I just had this crisis moment where I just standing on the treadmill. I was so angry at myself. I was so heartbroken that I'd allowed myself to do that again. And I had this image of myself going to Walmart, buying a dozen donuts and a half a gallon of chocolate milk and just saying, I don't care. This is just who I am. I'll weigh 400 pounds for the rest of my life. I'll be on insulin. And I'll live to be 50, and I'll get my girls graduate from high school, and I'll go to be with the Lord. I just felt so defeated. In that moment, I just felt like there was no way I could ever have victory. And it was just, all this was happening within a split second. Well, then the Lord brought me back to the story of the rich young ruler who went to Jesus. He said, Jesus, I've done all these things right. What must I do to earn eternal life? And Jesus said, well, there's one thing you're lacking. Give up the thing that you care about most. Give up your money. And it's a young rich man in a way dejected because he was unwilling to give up what he thought gave him worth and value. And the Lord spoke to me in that moment and said, it's time to give it up. And what he was talking about in my life was torches, was chips and the pizza and all the snacks, stuff that I lived for instead of living for him. And I made a decision in that moment, okay, I'm going to do this. And so I developed a weight loss plan. I became very intentional. And what that looked like for me was stopped eating starches. I stopped eating after 7 o'clock at night. I drank a gallon of water, and I had a plan every day of what I was going to eat and what kind of foods I was going to eat. And I kept a journal. 9 months, I lost 140 more pounds, and I actually got down at my low to 190 pounds, a 32-inch waist. Now, at that point, my wife said, okay, you've gone a little bit too far. Start living a little bit normally. So I've put on about 20 pounds back on, but still literally half the man that I was a little over 2 years ago. And people ask me all the time that haven't seen me for years, how did you do this? What did you do? And my response is this: it was Jesus. And they'll laugh and they'll roll their eyes, and I'll say, no, listen, I was over 300 pounds for 18 years. Only Jesus had the power to break this stronghold, this spiritual block in my life, and allow me to get to a place of being. So now one of the things that I do, and you had mentioned this earlier, is I walk a lot. You walk 45 minutes a day. That's amazing, Tim. And I encourage you, Ann, to keep that up. I walk an hour every single morning, and I walk an hour in the afternoon or evening. Now, that's not something everybody can do, but I also work at a job where most of my job is sitting at my desk or sitting at a restaurant or a cup of coffee talking to somebody. And so I've learned how to multitask. And I do a lot of my reading, my studying on the treadmill, hold a lot of meetings on the treadmill. It's not unusual for me to have a Zoom meeting on the treadmill. And people just know that about me. And then I also, something that I absolutely love, cardio aspect, beach body workouts. I do something called Teach 5 by Sean King. And it's the first 20 minutes of my day. And so I get up about 6:15 or 6:20. I'll go downstairs, turn on the TV. I will work out, sweat, and breathe, and just struggle the first 25 minutes. But I know that when I'm done with the hardest thing of my day is over, and everything else in my day is just easy. And what's done something psychological for me, 5 days a week doing that, and walking every single day of the week, what helps me to keep wolves at bay.